Hey everyone, welcome to English Speaker Podcast. I'm Amy.
And I'm Jack, and this is the show where you learn real, everyday English.
Today we're talking about confidence, why confident people are more attractive. And I don't just mean romantically, I mean in general, at work, in friendships, everywhere.
Okay, I'm already hooked. Because I feel like everyone says, just be confident, but nobody ever explains, why it actually works. What's the science behind it?
Right? So first of all, let's just be clear about what confidence actually is, because a lot of people confuse it with arrogance.
Yeah, what's the difference exactly? They can look pretty similar from the outside.
Okay, so arrogance is when you think you're better than everyone else. Confidence is when you're just secure in yourself. You're not trying to prove anything, you're not putting others down, you just know who you are and you're comfortable with it.
Oh, that's actually a really clean distinction, because arrogant people always seem kind of anxious almost, like they need you to agree that they're great.
Exactly. And that's a huge part of why confidence is attractive, because confident people don't need your validation. And that's, weirdly magnetic.
It's so true. Have you ever noticed how if someone's desperate for your approval, it actually makes you want to give it to them less?
Totally. It's almost like the less someone needs your attention, the more you want to give it to them. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually really well documented in psychology.
Oh, wow. So it's not just a feeling. There's actual research on this?
There is. So one of the things researchers point to is self-assurance. Studies show that people who project self-assurance are consistently rated as more attractive, more trustworthy, and more competent, even before they've said a single word.
Before they've even spoken. So it's like a vibe you give off?
Yes, a lot of it is non-verbal. The way you walk, the way you make eye contact, whether you take up space or try to make yourself small, all of that communicates something to the people around you, whether you're aware of it or not.
Okay, so what does confident body language actually look like? Practically speaking.
So think about posture first. Confident people tend to stand tall, shoulders back. They don't slouch. And then eye contact. They hold it comfortably. They don't look away nervously every 2 seconds.
I feel like I do the nervous looking away thing constantly.
Same, honestly. But the thing is, it signals to people that you're uncomfortable or that you don't trust yourself. And people pick up on that really fast. It's almost subconscious.
So it's not even that people consciously think, oh, this person is not confident, but they just feel it.
Exactly. And that's what makes confidence so powerful. It operates below the surface. People form impressions of you in literally seconds, and a huge part of that impression is based on how you carry yourself.
That's kind of terrifying, honestly, but also fascinating.
And then there's the voice. The way confident people speak is also really distinctive. They speak at a steady pace. They don't rush. They don't fill every silence with and out of nervousness.
Okay, I'm now very self-conscious about all my uhs.
No. There's a difference between natural speech fillers and nervous rambling. Confident people also tend to speak more slowly and clearly, which makes them easier to listen to, and that makes people want to listen to them.
Oh, so it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it.
And I think that's a big reason why confidence reads as competence. Even if 2 people say the exact same thing, the one who says it calmly and clearly will be believed more.
That's wild. So you could literally say the same sentence and be perceived completely differently just based on delivery?
Yes, there's actually research on this. They had people listen to recordings of the same speech delivered confidently versus nervously, and listeners consistently rated the confident version as smarter and more credible.
Wow. Okay, so we've talked about body language and voice. What about the emotional side of confidence?
Oh, totally. The emotional piece is huge. So one of the biggest things confident people do differently is how they handle failure or criticism. They don't fall apart. They don't get defensive. They kind of just absorb it and move on.
That's so hard though. Getting criticized feels awful.
But here's the thing. When someone responds to criticism by getting super defensive or upset, it signals that their self-worth is fragile, and fragile self-worth is not attractive because it puts pressure on the people around you to be careful all the time.
Oh, wow, I never thought about it that way. If you're always worried about upsetting someone, it's exhausting to be around them.
Whereas confident people kind of give you permission to be honest with them, and that's really freeing. You can just be yourself around them.
Yeah. And I think that connects to something else. Like, confident people seem more fun to be around in general, right? They're not overthinking everything.
Yes, and that's because they're not in their own head all the time. Insecure people spend a lot of energy monitoring how others see them, which means they're not really present in the conversation.
Oh, that's me at a party. I'm like, did that thing I just said sound weird?
Ha! We've all been there, but confident people are genuinely present. They're focused on the other person, they're curious, they're engaged, and that makes the other person feel seen and valued.
So confidence is actually generous, in a way?
I love that framing. Yes, real confidence is outward facing. It lets you focus on other people instead of on yourself, and that is incredibly attractive.
Okay, so how do you actually build confidence? Like, it's easy to say be confident, but that's not super helpful advice.
Right, and this is where it gets really practical. So one big thing is act the part before you feel it. There's this concept called fake it till you make it, but the research actually supports it. When you behave confidently, your brain starts to believe it.
Wait, seriously? Like, pretending to be confident actually makes you more confident?
It does. They've done studies where people held power poses, like standing tall with hands on hips, for just 2 minutes before a stressful situation, and they actually felt more confident and performed better. The body influences the mind.
That's amazing. So you can kind of trick yourself into confidence?
Kind of. And another big one is stop comparing yourself to other people. Confident people measure themselves against their own standards, their own progress. They're not constantly looking sideways at what everyone else is doing.
Oh, that's hard in the age of social media, though.
Because social media is basically a highlight reel, and comparing your everyday life to someone else's best moments is just a recipe for feeling terrible about yourself.
Right. So part of building confidence is just protecting your mindset from those comparisons.
And the last thing I'd say is do hard things. Confidence comes from evidence. Every time you do something that scares you a little and you survive it, you build a little more trust in yourself.
So it's not about having no fear, it's about doing the thing anyway.
Exactly. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. And every time you do that, you prove to yourself that you can handle things. And that is where real confidence comes from.
Wow, I feel like I need to go do something scary right now.
Start small, talk to a stranger, speak up in a meeting, try something new. It all counts.
Okay, so, if today's conversation was useful to you, please give us a like. Now let's go over some vocabulary from today's episode.
Let's go.
Confidence. Confidence is the feeling of trusting yourself and your abilities. It's one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. Her confidence in the meeting made everyone pay attention to what she had to say. Her confidence in the meeting made everyone pay attention to what she had to say.
Arrogance. Arrogance is thinking you are better or more important than other people. It's very different from confidence. His arrogance made it hard for his colleagues to work with him. His arrogance made it hard for his colleagues to work with him.
Self-assurance. Self-assurance means feeling calm and secure about who you are without needing others to confirm it. She walked into the interview with a quiet self-assurance that impressed everyone. She walked into the interview with a quiet self-assurance that impressed everyone.
Validation. Validation means getting approval or confirmation from others that you are good, right, or worthy. He learned to stop seeking validation from others and started trusting his own judgment. He learned to stop seeking validation from others and started trusting his own judgment.
Counterintuitive. Something counterintuitive is the opposite of what you'd expect or what seems logical at first. It seems counterintuitive, but the less you chase someone's attention, the more they give it to you. It seems counterintuitive, but the less you chase someone's attention, the more they give it to you.
Posture. Posture is the way you hold your body when you sit or stand. It communicates a lot about how you feel. Good posture made him look more confident even before he started speaking. Good posture made him look more confident even before he started speaking.
Insecure. If you feel insecure, you don't feel safe or sure of yourself. You worry about what others think of you. She used to feel insecure about public speaking, but she practiced until she felt comfortable. She used to feel insecure about public speaking, but she practiced until she felt comfortable.
Highlight reel. A highlight reel is a collection of only the best or most impressive moments, often used to describe social media profiles. Don't compare yourself to someone's highlight reel. You're seeing their best moments, not their whole life. Don't compare yourself to someone's highlight reel. You're seeing their best moments, not their whole life.
Fragile. If something is fragile, it breaks easily. When we say someone's self-worth is fragile, it means it's easily damaged by criticism. His fragile ego made him react badly to any kind of feedback at work. His fragile ego made him react badly to any kind of feedback at work.
Courage. Courage is the ability to do something even when you're scared. It's not the absence of fear, but acting in spite of it. It took a lot of courage for her to speak up in front of the whole team. It took a lot of courage for her to speak up in front of the whole team.
And that's a wrap for today's English Speaker podcast. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. We really, really appreciate it.
Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Amy.
And I'm Jack. See you in the next one.